beses na kita nilayasan, iniwanan na ibang pinuntahan. Parang babae at hirap talagang malimutan.
Malcolm Bradbury said, "Culture is a way of coping with the world by defining it in detail. Culture is a people's way of life. It defined by habit, geography, religion, and history. It is also how a particular people think about themselves, their history, who they are, their indelible identity as conditioned by ethnicity, language, and race." Cultural change can have many causes, including the environment, technology invention, and contact with other culture. Culture is not static. It is always changing, often slowly, sometimes suddenly. Change is pretty common in our lives. We change our clothes, shoes, hairstyle in a timely manner after a certain amount of time. These changes are small and happens to a lot of other people. Clothing in the Philippines. Traditional clothing in the Philippines, the Barot Saya, is an elegant hybrid of Filipino and Spanish clothing style. The term itself comes from the Tagalog word baro at saya, or blouse and skirt. At present, Filipino confirm their way of dressing. As a result of the influence of the colonization of other countries and what is shown by the media on television, fashion shows, and among others. A part of colonial influences and media influences, the Filipino clothing style has been dictated by the climate in the Philippines. Courting a binibini or a young lady. Traditional courtship in the Philippines is described as far more subdued and indirect approach compared to the Western or Westernized culture. It involves spaces or stages inherent to the Philippine society and culture. One has to visit the family of the nililigawan or the one being courted and introduce oneself formally. This particular importance on the family has been a part of the Filipino tradition even before the pre-colonial era. Paninilbihan or custom requiring a certain man to work for the woman's family was a long, arduous, and expensive process of courting in the ancient Philippines. The practice of marana or serenading is a very popular practice in the Filipino courtship, bonding along with their friends with the guitars at hand. Young men would sing underneath the women's bedroom windows at night, in the hopes of getting their attention and the eventual acceptance of their romantic advances. Throughout the years, Filipino dating culture has evolved, and the traditional custom has become more westernized. If we compare, modern courtship is far more different from the traditional courtship. Courting now can take place without personal contact, virtual dating, chatting online, sending text message, conversing over the telephone, and instant messaging. Online dating now is a thing. In the past, single people may have met the potential dates through family, friends, or colleagues. These days, people can increase their dating choices exponentially via online dating services such as Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and other dating apps. Filipino childhood days. We normally see the children gathered in shades. Games require physical and motor activities. We call them larong Pinoy or larong kalye. Children play outdoor like patintero with their friends. Children before also play tumbang preso, the one that uses slippers only. Also, one of the most popular children's play is high jump or loksong tinik. The other one is called loksong baka. There is also called Chinese garter. They also played hide and seek or tago-taguan. Over the years, we have seen how much the new technology affected us. Kids were more entertained in playing online games, video streaming, and posting everything in their social media accounts. Trading of goods. In ancient time, trade began as a barter system. Bartering is the exchange of goods and services between two or more parties without the use of money. It is the oldest form of commerce. Prehistoric humans trade animal skin or services for food. Bartering has changed over the time, and now it involves the purchase of goods using money. In an economy, the exchange of things is made easier by the value system of money. When opposed to barter and trading, using money enables buyers and sellers to pay less in transaction fees. All people accept money as payment for products and services because everyone wants and values money. People can purchase the things and services they want more easily and conveniently with the money, since it eliminates the need to locate someone to trade with. Cultural changes in politics. Political changes occurs when there is a significant disruption in a government that leads to a new or modified leadership or policies. The one who have power to govern the government can change the politics system. Example of political changes, the 1986, it's a people power revolution that gathered millions of Filipinos from all walks of life to march along in the EDSA to end the dictatorship of President Ferdinand E. Marcos and begin a new era marked by true freedom and democracy. They were fearless of what will happen to them. They were not afraid because they were united. The faith with each other, together they made a history in fighting our democracy. Their unity became their powerful weapon, strong enough to make the most powerful man in the land to leave the country. However, not all political changes are for the betterment of our country. Political dynasty in the Philippines is still ongoing to its limit political competition, exaggerating corruption and abuse of power. For now, let's us hope the change that we'll be going through with our new elected leader is a positive change that will lead us into the betterment.